Hey guys, if any of y'all have seen my previous videos where I'm flying and capturing video, FPV or whatever, this is what I've been flying. This is the Flight Test Explorer, and I'll go over a quick review of it and how I have it set up. Right now I'm running the 3-channel. There are no ailerons on this airplane. It's just motor, elevator, and rudder. And I was running the 4-channel. I bought the speed build kit from Flight Test, crashed it, and the only thing I had left from it was the wing. But with that wing, I actually had issues with I think most people have had issues in this area here. There's a lot of pressure when you're flying, and you can see where this wing actually broke. It actually broke before I crashed it, back when I was learning how to fly, and it didn't do so well. This is the only thing that actually survived after everything, but I just haven't dismantled it yet. But that's the 4-channel aileron wing. But anyway, this wing was left from the speed build kit, and I like the black foam core, so I went ahead and just built up the rest of it, and then had that wing and threw on there. I am running the I think it's the C-Pack kit. I couldn't tell you what size motor this is. I know it's a 9.6 prop. But anyway, I'll go into how I have this thing set up for video, and one other thing with this wing, I have a wooden spar in here to fix the issue, the stress issue that people were having. I found a piece from Hobby Lobby. I couldn't give you the dimensions, although I know it's the exact same thickness as 2 pieces of foam core. I cut it in the middle, and it runs basically to here and here on both sides. A ton of glue right here in the middle. But it is the, I think they call it the polyhedral wing with 3 bends in it. And this airplane, when balanced out just right, if you get into a good 10-mile-an-hour headwind, it'll just float up there like a kite. But anyway, just to show y'all how I have the FPV setup going with this, a couple of things. I run a 2200 milliamp battery, and then I have I use the Runcam 2. See if I can say that right. And one thing I did to help hold this thing on was I put some hot glue on the underside of this Velcro and smeared that on real good to give it some tack, so it will sit on there. It's hard to do that one-handed. All right, so that's how I set that up, and the battery will sit right up behind that. Now, if I ever nosedive this thing and crash it, that Runcam's not going to survive. Okay, and then, all right, so we tuck that in there, and just how I have the inside set up. Got my speed controller there, servo leads run through the bottom and then through the tail, and then I have my receiver out here, just to get it outside the fuselage, and got plenty of clearance here. That is one of those Lemon DSMX receivers. You can get those for 15 bucks on Amazon. Trying to go cheap on this whole setup. All right, and as far as FPV camera and gear, I'm running I think it's pronounced Ishin, call it what you want to. This is a 700 TVL camera, 200 milliwatt transmitter, and one of those Chinese circular antennas. And then of course this lead plugs right into your balance on your battery. Okay, so we got that going there. And then all this slip right onto the fuselage like so. It's hard to do this one-handed. Okay, so that is how I have my FPV set up for the Explorer. Balances out perfectly. And then just running your DX6 Spectrum transmitter. And as far as monitors, I have the Eachine EV800 goggles. I just got these in yesterday, and so far so good. Basically with this setup, I think FPV range is maybe 300 yards, meters, what have you. And that's what we're looking at out of the camera right here. And it's actually about dusk here, and you can see it's still picking up a good bit of light. And in my FPV kit, between the goggles, the camera transmitter, and the two antennas, even with shipping, I'm sitting right at $95, and I'm satisfied with that. That's not too big of an investment just to try it out, and I'm satisfied with it. Flying with goggles is going to take some getting used to, but that's okay. So anyway, that's what I've been filming the past few videos with that airplane and that FPV camera setup. All right, any suggestions, I'm open to them. Thanks.